Hey guys, Tech Timmy here. If you create any type of product videos, be it reviews, unboxings, reveals, and so forth, then this little gadget right here can potentially be a game changer. Today, we're going to be unboxing, setting up, and also doing an initial review of the 3-in-1 electric turntable. I can't remember if I ordered the one in white or the black one, so stick around for that reveal, and also stick around to the end of the video where I'll show you a couple of bloopers that I'm actually not too proud of that I scrapped completely. So without further ado, let's get this out of the box.
Oh boy, it's Tech Timmy time.
All right, here we go. So I bought this guy over on the TikTok shop. I figured it'd be a nice way to kind of level up some of my content creation. And so it's the 3-in-1 electric turntable. There's not a lot of branding on here. There is some sort of marketing ease on the side here that talks about, it doesn't even include the model number. 3-in-1 rotating display stand. So whatever that size is, you guys just go ahead and read that. Rotating angle, so you get 45, 90 degree, 180 degrees. So it's micro USB 5-volt plug-in, so that's kind of interesting. So max loading is 10 kilograms, which I think I read somewhere that is the equivalent of like 16 pounds maybe. Don't know if I go too heavy on this, but again, for displaying products, might be able to go a little bit more hefty than Santa there, but for displaying your products like me, all manner of small electronics, certainly this is going to work great for. Maybe if you're in the beauty niche, you can put your perfume, your makeup on there and so forth. And just for me, I'm going to be using this to create some, what I hope to be epic B-roll shots. And then on the other side here, a little bit more marketing is just kind of round out the box. Multi-angle adjustment, multi-speed, and max loading. Oh, 22 pounds. There you go. So 22 pounds, so more than 16. I don't know if I'd sit on it and use it as a little merry-go-round, but 22 pounds is actually, you can put some beefy product on there. And then here we have this little sticker on the back here, which is kind of interesting. And I think probably the most interesting thing about this package is they really went out of their way to say, do not use in damp conditions, in multiple languages. Look how many times they said that. So noted. You don't want to use this in damp conditions. I live on the ocean here. I don't know if that qualifies as damp conditions, but I got my humidifier going constantly here, and hopefully we're going to be okay. We pull the tab. Let's not get too crazy with the knives, right? All right, here we go. So I've got the pull tab pulled here, and I am going to see if we can slide this out as elegantly as possible. And all right, first mystery solved. It looks like, oh, do I have it upside down or not? It may be, in fact, yep, I had it upside down. Dang it. Okay, so I'm just going to slide this guy, the rest of the paraphernalia out of the box. I'm going to sit that aside right there. And we do have the black one. How cool is that? All right, I'm going to take off the cellophane here, and I'll fast forward through this so you guys don't have to deal with the pain of all that. All right, very interesting. So here is our base, RL, so that must be right and left. SR, not sure, ASA. So we'll take a quick look at the documentation there. There's our micro USB for charging, and the outside of the box didn't lie. It is, it looks like USB-C now. Wait a minute, hold on. I think that's USB-C. Maybe it is micro. Let's see. Nope, that looks like USB-C, so it's not micro USB. USB Type-C connector, which I like, to USB Type-A on the other end. So I'm just going to go ahead and plug this in over here into my charging deck, and it does look like it's going to require some batteries if they're not rechargeable batteries that are already installed. So I'm hoping that that's the case. Oh, so they shipped with the battery. What am I doing here? All right, so there's the battery itself. And so this is our rechargeable battery. And then we also have these two batteries as well that came with this sort of very plasticky feeling remote. So this, I'll just say, it does not feel super high end, but it feels like it's going to do the job. And I'm just going to assume that I'm going to stick the batteries in the remote, and we'll check that out here real quick. But then let's just open the manual for sake of completeness here. And it looks like it is in a couple of different languages. Looks like we have Chinese and English. 3-in-1 rotating display stand. So the 3-in-1 basically works. These seem to have a little bit of a magnet effect. And then that can go on there like that. And then that will allow you to display larger products. And then similarly for that one. So it's just basically, like it says, 3-in-1. So we have 3 different sizes for the tops. So that's pretty cool. And then I'm going to go ahead and insert the batteries into the remote here. We'll take a quick look at the functions first. Wow. All right. So there's quite a bit going on here, which I guess is a good thing. Infrared emission hole. Interesting. I think they mean emitting. That's where the infrared signals go out. On and off button, obviously. Resume continuous rotation. Turn right. Start and pause. Turn left. Decelerate. Wow. Fancy. Angle adjustment. Back to set position. Set original. So a number of different settings on this remote. For me, I think what I would want to see in this video is a test of, let's actually get this fully charged up. I'll put some products on here. I'll put it in the center of the table without any wires, and we will do a little demo of a few different type products. Hey guys, your boat's charging up. I just wanted to give you a better intro to these controls here. So the first one is right and left, so that will actually change the direction. The second button, so that's the RL one, of course. The second one, SR, is, I believe, the speed of rotation. That's exactly what it is, actually. So low, medium, high. And then ASA is a cool little feature that will, actually, I think I can do it while it's charging here. So you can give Obi-Wan a little ride here. Yeah, so it basically makes it go back and forth, and you can change the amount of the rotation. So you're going to go a little bit more this time. I really like that feature a lot. I think that's going to play well for my products. So getting my prop set up, I'm going to do a little bit more of a proper intro. But so that red light there means that it's still charging, but I'm going to wait until it's fully charged so I can give you a proper demo. But I just wanted to call your attention to these controls here. And all of those things can also be done via the remote. All right, guys, up first on my iLick robots. I'm just going to hit the power button here, and then I'm going to type hit play. How cool is that?
Yeah, friend Bentley, Lego. Why they be down the board? Tell them it's part of the plan.
Looks a little temperamental, but it's working.
They want me to fail, this is personal. They sleeping on me, this is perjury. You making nobody else hurt, you tell them that the perfect bitch for the surgery.
All right, and last but not least here, I think I'm going to do a gaming controller with the medium-sized plate so that it just runs over a little bit. Something that I have been noticing is that it does show some fingerprints, so you're going to want to have your Windex wipes. I'm definitely becoming famous for those. My Windex wipes on standby to clean the table if needed, particularly if you have smaller products and so forth. I'm just going to take these guys out of the way here so you get the full effect. And then let's give this one last run. I'm just going to hit the power button here, and let's see what the default mode is. I find if you're maybe about a foot away from it, the remote seems to be more responsive. So something that I really like is it's super easy to adjust the speed and also the degree of rotation. It takes some getting used to using the remote, and the remote is responsive if you put it at the same level as the thing, and maybe hold it like a good 12 inches away from the turntable. All that said, I will leave a link to this guy, both if it's TikTok, it'll be over on TikTok Shop. If they are in shopping cart, or Amazon, there'll be a link down in the description. If you use it, all proceeds go to support the channel. I appreciate that a lot. And also leave links to some of these other products if you're interested in checking those out. I know there's a lot of curiosity around my iLick robots, for instance, so I will leave those down in the description as well. And if you got any value from this video, if you just wouldn't mind smashing that like button, helps out the channel a lot. And for the price that I paid for this thing, super easy way to level up your content creation game, guys. I can see a lot of different uses for this: overhead shots, direct on shots, and so forth. And I think I'm actually going to buy the white one to show up some of the darker devices a little better as well. So I'll leave a link to all of that stuff down in the description. And like I said, hope to see you in the next video. Also, YouTube, if you're on YouTube, think you're going to like one of these videos right here. And if you're on TikTok, I hope you'll check out some more of the videos in my account. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Cheers.